So it's been a while since we've done a show. I think it was around your birthday, early November, and got us through Thanksgiving, and we had a wonderful time with Eleanor. Eleanor's first Thanksgiving.
All our kids were home, and it was just a great time. And Eleanor's starting to walk. She's about 8.5 months old right now, and now she walks. She likes to hold on to your fingers, and away she goes. But still not independently walking, but that's coming.
But fun watching her crawl and getting all over the house.
All over everywhere. So
yeah, one of these days she'll be standing up in the little stools that the little block,
little step stool here, and she's going to help Grandma make some cookies. That's what's going to happen.
That's going to be sooner than later.
I know.
So what we ended up taking away from Thanksgiving was a new recipe. So Megan's mother-in-law, Ursula Modish, brought this wonderful cabbage. It was an Asian noodle salad, and we decided we liked it so much it'd be fun to share it. And this will be another addition to the holiday, coming up, Christmas coming up, and so it'd be a good salad to make.
Absolutely.
So we are going to actually prepare half on our show. So we're going to give you the full recipe, but we're actually just doing half. Okay. So we're going to have chop 2 pounds of cabbage, and this was a cute little cabbage. So 2 pounds of cabbage and 4 green onions. So that's the whole onion with all of the green part on there. And while Gary or Clark got his Clark, I got my Christmas apron.
Yep.
So while Clark is doing the chopping, I am going to make the dressing. Okay.
And I don't know if we've ever explained the name Clark that I acquired, but being that it's this time of year, it's the Christmas time of the year, if many of you listeners probably out there are watching these shows that we put on, we love Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation with Clark Griswold. Well, he's the guy that I derived my name from, because my nickname has been Grizz for years, so you got to take the Griswold and the Grizz, and that's what you get. It's Clark Griswold.
So
okay.
Clark for short.
Clark for short.
Okay. So the dressing that we're going to have, a full recipe would be 1 cup of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. And when you make your dressing, you can keep it in the refrigerator, and you actually don't need to use the whole recipe. So you can have some, for future use. 1 cup of sugar. You can make that a little less sweet if you'd like. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And a 1/2 cup of white wine vinegar. And you can also use just an apple cider vinegar or another white vinegar if you wanted to.
If you wanted to. Preferably,
these you want to chop?
You want those chopped a little finer?
Yeah.
I can do that.
That's how Ursula did it anyway. So they were just nice chopped ones.
She did a fine job.
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So then we're just going to stir up our dressing.
Okay. You do that, and I'll keep chopping.
And I have my other dressing already made, the pre-made. So, and this is what it's going to look like. So if you put it in a jar, then before you're ready to serve it, then you're going to give it a good shake, because that sugar likes to settle to the bottom. So you can just stir it with a scraper or a little whisk if you want, whatever you want. So we've got the dressing all set to go. I'm going to set that aside. And then the last item that we're going to put on this is...
That looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I like to get a little of the larger greens in there. It gives it a little more color.
So we've got our cabbage, we've got our onions, I got the dressing all made. Whoops. So then one more item that was really good was a topping that you're going to also mix in. So that is going to consist of, the full recipe would be 1 stick of butter, a 1/2 cup, let me check my recipe to make sure. It's going to be a 1/2 cup of sunflower seeds, and then 1/3 cup of slivered almonds. Okay, we got the stick of butter, and then 2 packages of ramen noodles when you do the full.
You're
so this is just a half.
Right now. But we'll have the recipe. We'll have the recipe as always on the screen, so you can take it
Okay.
from there.
So then we're
and
just-
it's kind of nice. You can do a half. Obviously, you do it half. You got a small family, a small
Right,
group to feed. You
exactly.
do a half.
So that's what I thought, like for us, and we're actually, we have an event that we're doing a salad tonight for a family of 7. So this is probably a good amount,
good
for
amount.
like a
Right.
family of 7.
Right.
So we're just going to just
those
crush
up.
these a little bit, get a few of those pieces on the floor.
Yeah.
And then you're going to then just put it on the stove and
Put it on medium heat because if you don't want to burn the almonds.
Right.
That's the key. Those are the first things that'll burn. So you be careful not to. Just keep an eye on it and keep stirring it. Keep moving it around because the butter. You want to get the ramen noodles soft enough, or you want to get the butter coated on all the noodles and all the other items in there.
So that's what we're going to put on
I
the
go do that
stove.
now?
Nope, because
Okay.
we're just showing them
'Cause-
what
okay.
we've got all set to go.
Which is-
So,
this is what it
and then
looks
this
like
is
after you
how it
do-
looks.
all of the frying of the ramen noodles, and we put this in the refrigerator to kind of cool it down so you don't have warm. You don't want to have warm mixtures like that going on the green salad, on the green cabbage. So pour it on.
So you just pour that on.
Okay.
And as you can see, is the sesame seeds especially toasted up really well. So that's where you have to be careful. If you see it toasting a little bit too fast, it can actually start burning, you
Right.
know, fairly quickly.
Right.
And then,
do we want to stir?
We're
should I
gonna-
stir this in yet?
nope, and then what Ursula did then
Okay.
was just poured some of this on. And you can just toss it with our spoon and fork.
Toss this now.
Yes, yeah, you can toss that a little bit, and
Toss
then
this a little.
we'll add some of the dressing in.
This is really
as you're
easy,
tossing.
folks.
And you have a lot of dressing here, so for that,
Put on what you like.
and this should probably
How
be enough.
dressing-y, is that a word? Or how
How,
oily?
how dressed you'd
How
like it
dressed
to
you'd
be.
like it, how oily you'd like your salad, more or less. I would say I'd do a little more, but what do you think? Maybe that's okay for now. Let's let that sit for a
Yeah,
little
so we're just
while.
gonna let that sit.
And then
And there's our
it is-
salad.
It is ready to serve.
So for Thanksgiving, it worked out really well. We had a big variety of food. We had turkey. We have some vegetarian, so we had a lot of vegetarian options.
We had a quinoa sweet potato bake, which I think we've done on the show, many shows back.
Exactly.
Then
then
just
with
plain,
this
then
salad.
sweet potatoes with the pecans and the brown sugar on top. And then this salad, and then we got a different salad, and of course all the other trimmings, you know.
Yeah, so this worked out really well, and tonight we're actually going to be using this with a Mediterranean chicken dish.
Yeah.
So we just thought it's a perfect,
Yeah,
you know,
it's a nice little-
salad.
It's a nice little change.
Exactly.
From what people usually have.
So
There
that's
you go.
it. A nice, simple, easy salad, and this is Ula's Asian noodle salad. So we hope you have enjoyed this episode of Cooking with Ruth and Gary. So until next time, happy cooking.
It doesn't pour.
It's been a really good day until like right now.
It doesn't
okay?
pour,
Let
yes.
me clean this up, okay? Just let me clean this
Yeah.
up. I'm good.
Except if you had that running, that one, word you could delete because it's an Irish word.
Which one?
I can't say it.
Why can't you say it, Carrie?
I can't say it. This is a PG show. Before we forget, we have a few things to give you out of it. We are leaving tomorrow.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, what?
Oh, what were you gonna do?
We're gonna make sure they go
Oh,
without the couple
Oh, that's
red
right.
peppers.
No, I thought-
What, was I gonna
I
blow some
thought you were gonna
surprise?
blow a good surprise or something.
No, I just wanted we're taking off
I always
for a
have to
few-
be careful with him, you
Oh,
know?
I know, I do. I blow lots
I
of
know.
surprises. Oh my God.